He had the snake, and that's a double. That's 2 strikes.
And apparently he took Liz.
Yeah, where is Liz? And now it's just dark. Liz, we can't see anything. Are you okay, Liz?
You're freaking us out. Oh, she broke the mask.
Right? It's the return of the wolf mask, everyone. We're here at the 13th floor, and they're in need of some new actors, okay? Because they're getting ready for Halloween. Jacob, we're going to go through... Okay, all right. Jesus. I'm ready to get this one. Okay.
Now, luckily, yes, like the real snakes, we have people trained to handle animals. We have people trained to do the sliding, and we'll provide that training. So you may not have to handle a snake yourself. Not everybody's going to be doing that.
Okay.
Some people have a wrench.
Okay. Hey, sir.
There's the last one. Oh, the crazy straitjacket person.
Oh, and they're all coming out.
Is this How to Torture Liz week?
Poor thing. Roller coaster.
Roller coaster? Then we had her chase her sister down. Her sister was, giving her attitude out there.
For that?
I know. Classic. That was good stuff. She's been a trooper.
She has been a trooper.
Yeah. Saturday night alum Jim Brewer, comedian. I'm a huge fan.
You're excited to have him, right?
I am. I'm excited to meet him. I can't wait. So stay with us till 9:45. He's performing here in the Valley this weekend if you're also a Jim Brewer fan. So stay with us. Visitors we have.
Look at John from Furniture Affairs here, and Leslie, and you brought your friends and all these dogs that are looking for homes, right?
Look at
They are. All these dogs are from Wigglebutt's Dog Rescue. They specialized in medium and large breed dogs.
Okay. And they're all up for adoption, I hear.
They are, yeah. We're having an event at our store, Furniture Affair, tomorrow. So they're going to have 20 dogs and some cats available for adoption.
Okay.
Specials available for them.
So why did you guys get involved?
We also have Bentley's Biscuits is providing treats and giveaways special. People come in. Wigglebutts does do, a home visit, make sure there's like suitability for the or for the pet to be a good fit for the home.
Okay.
And we also.
I know. We're having fun.
Violent morning near an East Valley park after an officer responds to the area to investigate a suspicious vehicle on fire. So we'll tell you what happened here.
Okay, and a Hollywood classic gets a facelift. We check out Ben. Them all up, and it's not bad. The freeway traffic looks fine, but we still have quite a few accidents out there. So we're going to run you through them all and try to get you into wherever you're going on time. The southbound lanes of the 101, we still have reports of an accident there at Elliott, another one on the 101, and Price. It's actually on Price and Victoria, which is just off the 101. So the main line of traffic not affected. Out here, still have reports of this accident on the southbound 143.
Buddy.
We love tossing stuff. Boys, we like throwing all kinds of things. Oh, wow. Did you see how that got a little bit of lift? Here's an interesting sidelight. One of our promotion guys, Mike Benz, he and his wife are locked in Mortal Kombat at football time. She's a Raiders fan. He loves the Dolphins. She sent me his Dolphins toaster. Yeah. Love that. Remember the VCR when it came out? Now this is a front loader. Of course, Sony premiered the Betamax back in the late 70s. Very popular. Who loves karaoke? Anybody? Too bad, because that thing doesn't work. I don't know if you're a Halloween fan, but we've got the ceramic pumpkins. 1 and 2. Oh, they go over nice. Oh, there's a third. I forgot about that. Now, very popular in the late 70s, early 80s. This look, the sort of a mauve and Tiffany blue. Nobody likes that. That's over. You know what else we like? Boy, we're almost getting to the end here. I'm not sure the vintage of this chandelier, but this crime against fashion is going out there as well. Now, I'm a fan of the Weed Whacker. This Weed Whacker has lived a good life. Look at that. Hey, that string is still good, though. That would be a crime, don't you think? Oh, well, it doesn't matter, really. I don't know if you've ever seen a bucket of light bulbs go, but they really make a very pretty, like a spec. Oh, that's nice. Oh, the bucket goes as well. This is cobalt blue. You know, I really wouldn't mind having that, but rules are rules, and everything must go over. Now, this is glass. You hear that? This is going to go big. Even the ladle is glass. Stand by, everybody. Oh, yeah. All right, finally, I wore my white shirt just for these purposes. Now, you remember when the Troy Hayden show was so popular back in Sacramento in the early 70s. I mean, it was fun because Troy had like a clown, and then there was, I think he had a 3-legged dog and everything. Anyway, it was super popular, but this was the last set to show the Troy
television, that exact TV, and it was like state-of-the-art at the time.
It's really good.
I bought it at Best Buy.
We got to give this one a big heave because it's pretty heavy. You ready? Boy, that was satisfying. And it wouldn't be a big finish without throwing over the very last. These things shatter. I mean, you got to put your goggles down for this.
Okay.
We could actually see a 5-story blowback here. You ready, everybody?
Yep.
All right. Remember, we're number 1 in the number 2 business. Boom. All right. That's the Fox 10 Facebook throw down. So, yeah, spread the word, get the likes going. We got to get 1 million before we end up next week. I think we're going to make it. So, we're headed over to St. Vincent de Paul.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you. I'm glad that you liked it. Yeah, it's a really good film. Not getting a lot of press, but people really want a compelling story that really moves along quite quickly and has a lot of romance and things like that in it as well. It's a good film.
And it built and built and built. Good ones this week?
Well, yeah, kind of. 3 completely different films this week. Now, if you're looking for something fun and stupid for the summer, War Dogs is your film. All right? War Dogs is the one where these 2 guys, 2 Americans, and they're actually in their 20s, they're very young, figure out how to be arms dealers in Iraq. This is a true story. Now, the movie takes liberties with the true story. If you want the true story, Rolling Stone broke it. And so if you Google Rolling Stone War Dogs, you'll probably come up with the actual article from Rolling Stone, and you can read what really happened. I like Jonah Hill. Jonah Hill is one of my favorite funny guys. He's just great, you know. And it's hard not to like him. He's got great foils in this film. If you've seen the previews, you know what to expect. Gross out language, a plot that keeps you interested, with guys you like to watch. I mean, that's War Dogs. So for just the, oh, what the heck, let's go to the movies, fun movie, that's it. That's what it was. Let's talk about Ben-Hur. A lot of people have been waiting for this. This was screened for a lot of faith organizations. I got to tell you, though, for general audiences, this is not as good as you want it to be. Let's put this into some kind of perspective. It was almost 60 years ago, in 1959. It was Charlton Heston, Stephen Boyd, Jack Hawkins' film Ben-Hur won 11 Academy Awards.
It was a huge, it's an iconic movie.
Unbelievable. The spectacle was fantastic. Here you have a lot of CGI. Computer-generated images that really just really go overboard and really not necessary. Now, I liked it more than other critics did. The critics really didn't like this film. I liked it better. I thought the acting was okay. I thought the story moved along until the last section of this film when it got really preachy. And I thought to myself, you know, if you don't accomplish that message in the film itself, it isn't going to save you by trying to pick it up and put it in at the end. So I wasn't a big fan of that. I also wasn't a big fan of Morgan Freeman, and I can hear people gasping and saying,
he's usually so good.
Who doesn't like Morgan Freeman? Dixon, you must be... Well, I got to tell you, here it is. Everybody else has a British accent or some other kind of accent. Morgan Freeman comes in with a Southern American Morgan Freeman accent, and he's Morgan Freeman. It doesn't matter what character he is. He's Morgan Freeman, and it just doesn't sound right. It doesn't integrate well with the picture. They needed a big star. He's the only one they could get.
They spent like $100 million on this movie, so if this is a flop, this is
well,
not good.
You know, Morgan Freeman can't save it. I mean, I always enjoy him, but he was wrong for this film. Also, they have him standing right at the sidelines with the chariots going by in the chariot race, and they've got him doing all of this. Oh, that's awful. Well, move to the right, move to the right. You know, those kinds of things that you just throw in that were completely inappropriate, and he sounded really silly doing them. So, you know, I mean, if you really want to see the Ben-Hur, go back and look at the original. All right? The 1959 version. It is compelling, and there's a certain thing they were able to do in the late 50s that had gravitas in a way that you would believe it, you know? Kind of like Casablanca. You could never make Casablanca again. It had to have the black and white. It had to... all of that stuff.
For it to work.
But let me tell you about the best film of the week. I only have about 30 seconds, but let me tell you, it's Kudo and the Two Strings.
Great deep voice.
Yeah,
love hearing him.
No, it really is good. The cast is superb, but the visuals are stunning. And for Emmy critics were giving it 90s. Real people were giving it around 80, 78, something like that. So it's universally liked.
Another slew of movies for us.
Thanks,
all right, sir.
Great as always. Richard Saenz, we've been jealous of Richard Saenz all week.
Well, get ready to be more jealous. Look where he's at now.